Hey guys, welcome to Dan's Kitchen. Today we got a little special treat. It's New Year's Eve. So tonight I'm going to make some enchiladas, both chicken and beef, with a side of rice and beans. So I'll show you guys how I make them. I'm actually going to make both chicken and beef at the same time, same pan and everything. You guys will just have to stick it out and watch this. Sorry if kids get loud. Got a bunch of kids run around. My ingredients, I've got some canned chicken because I'm going to cheat tonight, use canned chicken instead of fresh chicken. I've got a jar of salsa there. We're going to have a side of Mexican rice. We're going to use the bell pepper and some red onion in both the beef and the chicken enchiladas. Trust me, trust the process. I've also got a can of beef stock in the fridge that's left over. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to half this part of this onion. So half will go with the beef, half will go with the chicken. I'm going to try to dice the half that goes with the beef up, and then just rough chop the part that goes in with the chicken. Then we're going to chop and dice the like that. We got our rough chopped stuff here. We got our diced stuff in there. This is going to be for beef. This is for chicken. We're going to go ahead and flip on over to the stove. I'm going to preheat this pan, put some oil in it. We're going to cook the onion and the bell pepper down. Then I'm going to drain the chicken, cook the chicken, add some seasoning to it, and then add the black beans to it. Alright, you can hear that sizzle. We're just going to cook these down. I'm going to break this onion up a little bit, get it all mixed up in here. I'm going to kind of just cook this down. I don't want to burn them. I just want to cook down to where I can put the chicken in, cook the pink off the chicken. If you saw my, because you can see the chicken's a little pink. So I'm just going to cook that down. Turn my heat up a little bit. So I just added one can of chicken to this. I'm going to hit some seasonings in here in just a second. Alright, I'm going to hit it with a little ground cumin, a little chicken bouillon, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of paprika. Alright, we got our seasonings in. It's starting to look good. I'm going to add my beans in just a minute, and I'm just going to add them until I see that I've got enough beans in there. Okay, I took it off the hot burner, split the pan, put the beans in. I'm going to mix this in, see if it looks right. Okay, and this is what it looks like. I added a little bit more beans in there. This is what it's going to look like. It sounds crazy, but it works. It works. Trust the process. Trust the process. So now I'm going to take this out, put it in a container so I can start cooking my beef and all the stuff that goes with the beef. Okay, we're just browning. We're browning our beef. Same pan. I just rinsed it out. I didn't do a thorough cleaning on it. But you kind of want to just keep breaking this up, and you see that moisture is just cutting into that beef, and we're just browning it. Once it gets brown, then we're going to add in our seasoning packet. So I've made a well here. I'm going to put my seasoning pack in, and as soon as that's done, I'm going to add in my onion and my bell pepper. You're going to say, well, that's a lot of water in there. That's not water, that's flavor. We're going to cook our vegetables in that. Alright, I made a well here after I mixed in my seasoning packet. I'm going to dump this in. Alright, while this was cooking down, I made the rice because the kids ate nachos, and I put the beef and the rice and some cheese together to make some nachos. Next, 375, got my casserole dish, and then I'm going to start rolling these things out. I got my chicken and beans and veggies. Okay, here's the beef one. So I put beef. I've got a line of queso in there, and I'm just going to close it up, roll it up, put it in the pan. Okay, for the chicken, I have this cubed cheese. It's Colby and Monterey Jack. Put the chicken mixins in there, line of salsa. Okay, so this is all going to melt together in the oven. Alright, so I got my beef here. I had to go with flour tortillas because the store was completely out of all tortillas except for flour tortillas, which I grabbed a different brand than I normally use. So beef here, chicken here. Chicken gets sour cream on top. The beef gets the enchilada sauce, the red sauce, with a sprinkling of Mexican cheese blend I've got right here. Okay, this is our finished product. We got the beef over here now because I was working on the chicken and the sour cream on top. We got our sauce and our cheese on there. $3.75. We're just going to throw it in there until this bakes down and looks good when the sauce thickens up as well. What you can do for a pro tip on the sauce, pop a hole on both sides of the can and kind of just drizzle it this way. Okay, I got refried beans in my pan with some oil. And I'm just going to smash the crap out of them with a fork while I cook them. And then I got my rice finished over there. We got our enchiladas in the oven. Here's what they look like in the pan. And this is what they look like plated up with your rice and your beans. Put a little cheese on my beans. Got your chicken enchilada, your beef enchilada. So make sure you guys give the video a like. Make sure you guys go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Daniel8Springs. You guys subscribe. TikTok @Daniel8Springs. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Dan's Kitchen.